Hi guys, thanks for tuning in to Zen Romance Tarot. We're going to take a look at Aquarius. Aquarius and love. How's Aquarius feeling about love right now? I did meditate on these cards. I'm just going to go ahead and start. Where's my wand? I know y'all are tired of me and my wand. But I need my wand. Jeez. I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay, sorry about that. Aquarius, how you're feeling in love right now, you are looking back on some of the promises that you made people. And you're also looking at how you didn't keep some of them. And you're reviewing that. But there's somebody where you didn't keep your promises at all. It looks like. This is what I see so far. Because it says that you feel the need to apologize. You have the oath card here. Okay? And you're just trying to get back to a more stable place. So you're on your way to try and apologize for something that happened. Right? But then you get stuck. So I think you want to. It says that there's movement, but I'm not sure that you're there yet. But it's almost like it says it says that you're in denial about the relationship and basically what happened. That you were kind of like too rigid in your beliefs a little bit, and you had like a wall up. So when you had this wall up, it created a lot of boundaries that didn't really work for the relationship. And I think it may have had something to do with a water sign. All right, this was a stable water sign. But at the end of the day, it's about water, so it flows. Things have to change. But there were differences in the relationship, I think, that ultimately led to the betrayal. So, either you're going to, or you're thinking about apologizing, or waiting to see if this person will actually forgive you before you got to apologize. It's almost like you holding your apology as alright, I'll apologize if I have to, just to save the day type of thing. And that's not, I don't know where that's coming from. It could be you or the other person. But somebody's in denial about this relationship being over. And they're in denial about why it's over. So, Aquarius, you may not be seeing how you're putting all these walls up and just not giving, especially a water sign. Water signs are people that, have a need to understand. They want to know. Because if they know, they can help. But when you put walls up, that can create barriers here, which I see. And there were just some differences which led to betrayal. Maybe that's just one story. Let's see what else is going on. Ancestors. Tell me more about Aquarius and love, please. Ancestors. Ancestors. Please tell me about Aquarius and love. Ancestors. Okay. Make the effort. Great love is worth waiting. Oh, great love is worth taking your steps you're guided to take. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Okay. Ancestors. Ancestors. Give me another card, please, for Aquarius and love. Ancestors, Aquarius and love. Okay. Ancestors, Aquarius and love. Trust. This situation is calling to have faith. One more, please, ancestors. Okay. So, it seems like you're having some thoughts about, this could actually be a Sagittarius too. Because we have movement, the Chariot card. Let's set the card of Sagittarius. And I feel like in this situation here, you're going back. You're using your apology as a last resort, which I think is ridiculous. You're in denial that the relationship is over. You don't understand that everybody is not like you. So you can understand why people are a little bit more expressive. They need to know a little bit more. This person is just different from you. But there was betrayal here, and I think the betrayal may have been on you. You're the one trying to apologize. But then you're like, should I? So if you want this to possibly work here, if you want this person, make the effort. This situation is calling for faith because of betrayal, but let go of control issues. You got to let it play out emotionally. You have to allow people time to recover from the stuff you did to them. You can't just get mad because somebody is like taking their time coming back after something that you did. People don't just move when you want them to move. So that's something you got to eat. Okay. Do I want to use these? Okay, let's see what we have here. We have Sagittarius. We have Aries, Leo. So more Sag. Okay. We have air here. So you could just currently be thinking about one of these signs. It could be Sagittarius, I think. I believe this is a Sagittarius. But it could also be air. It could also be water. Well, you need to let go of these control issues. You can't control what happens after you've done something. Otherwise, you wouldn't be running around to apologize. So let it play out naturally. You don't look like you move. Maybe you ought to change your strategy for the get back, right? Maybe you should move. Maybe that should be upright versus you acknowledging that, oh, yeah, I kind of broke a couple of promises. I betrayed you. I went over here to that one and that one, or whatever you did. So how about if you reflect on your behavior, you would have a different outcome. But you also have to not be stubborn and apologize for what you've done. You know you need to, but you're just going to sit there. So go ahead, sit there and lose everything that you like. Because it says you're trying to get back with this person. But that's the very reason why you betrayed them. That's weird. Ancestors, every time I do an Aquarius reading, okay. But it's love. I mean, we did ask what, right? We did. Where's some other cards? Where do our cards go? Them other ones. Where do they go? I'll put it away. Ancestors, give me a message for Aquarius. Okay, that one wants to fall out. Aquarius in love. Filtering vibrations is what Azimite does best from electronic pollution of your thoughts and environmental influences. So if you are prone to environmental sensitivity, Amazite has your back. This is a great way to cleanse yourself from technology if you need to take a break from your devices. Amazonite encourages discernment, allowing you to be unbiased in your decision making. Objectivity leads the way, offering clarity on which choices are best for you. Detach from the outside in order to connect on the inside. You could also be hanging out with a Virgo. Okay. So yeah, you know what? I mean, this kind of, to me, backs everything up. It looks like to me you're trying to speak your truth. I think you're getting there where you want to confess your truth so you can move on. It's almost like you're finally going to acknowledge some of the things that you've done. Because that's the only way forward. I can't see any other way out. You got to cleanse you. And I think with you, the cleansing starts when you start opening up and being honest. Apologize for the pain that you may have caused people. You never acknowledged it, and you ain't what did she say? You ain't gonna be free. Let me stop. You ain't gonna be free. Now, one of them shows, until you acknowledge the truth. And that's basically what it's saying. Alright. So basically, if you make the effort and move like you need to, a situation could improve. It could build trust with somebody that you betrayed. Where am I? I want to know who. You know what? This reading is not supposed to be like this. Where's my cards? I want to know who. Oh, okay. Ancestors. Yep. Ancestors. What happened here? Ancestors, please give me clarity on Seven of Swords, please. The difference is close. Ancestors. Okay. Okay, go on the ground. Ancestors, tell me more about betrayal, the Seven of Swords. Alright. Guess I needed 3, so alright. Addiction. Codependent obsession. Possession. Controlling. Has a block. Restraint. Oh, we knew that. Ancestors. The butterfly. Relationship evolving to the next phase. Healing the inner child growth. Okay. Okay. Meeting someone new. Dating. Get back out there. Set a date. Okay. Could be in denial about an addiction. The addiction is I'm addicted to you. I'm controlling. I don't want to acknowledge I'm controlling. Differences is what led to betrayal. A relationship evolving to the next phase. Healing the inner child. Meeting someone new. Get back out there. Okay. So, I guess the possibility could be that you don't necessarily, you want to acknowledge what you've done so you can finally maybe move on. And maybe you also acknowledging to yourself that there are some issues here. Because you're blocked. You don't even want to admit that you have a wall up. And you don't want to admit that you try and control things. And again, it's backed up by the block. Here we have the High Priestess of Water. Okay. Then we have, what's under there? Differences. Underneath there we have betrayal. Relationship evolving, meeting someone. Okay, so maybe this is somebody you met recently? I want to apologize for the promises I made. Maybe this is a newer relationship with a water sign that led to betrayal. Maybe somebody found something out. But I see that it was a very stable person. But you may have met them out on a date. I don't know what this is. Relationship evolving to the next phase. Maybe you tried to put some effort into getting everything back together with a water sign. And maybe you slipped up with another air sign. I don't know what this means. I have no idea. Are you thinking about something? That's all I got. You were codependent and you were controlling. It says that a couple of times. But you're in denial. I think your relationship may have been evolving with a water sign. But then you start messing with an air sign. You met somebody new and you were trying to get back out there. You try to make the effort, or if you don't know if you want to make the effort, you're not sure if you can trust in the situation. Just calling it, okay, let control issues go. When you're trying to control a water sign, you were trying to do whatever you wanted, and you use the excuse of the differences between y'all to do what you did with an air sign. Now, I could be completely wrong with somebody who's something ain't right. There was something also with the like you're on your way to, there's something happening to do with a Sagittarius where you want to apologize for something. It's either like a Sagittarius, it could be an Aries or a Leo, that you want to apologize for something. You're in denial that the relationship is over. You are denying that you have walls up. You're denying that something is wrong with you. And you're controlling. You're always trying to have control of the situation with a water sign. There were differences between y'all. Even though you thought the relationship was going to the next phase, you went out with an air sign somewhere. Something shady happened. But now it's like, make the effort. Trust is okay. Trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Because if all this happened and you trying to get back with water,